Hi, I'm Sinbad, and I approve this message.
Yeah, that's Sinbad. Yeah, we're great friends. Great friends. He's a very funny guy. He wanted to be a part of the series to share with you what you're about to see about how humor can help you through depression and even suicide. Before I introduce you to Kim, I've got to bring back her mom. Her mom's going to look familiar, Melody, and she talked about all these deaths that she went through.
First year we had a death of grandmother, uncle, finally my daughter, my dad, my brother-in-law, and 2 or 3 others.
And this is in 1 year?
About a year, maybe 16 months period. And then 2 of my daughter's boyfriends in addition to all of that.
That was my mom, and growing up, my dad was killed by a drunk driver, and then her mother that came and lived with us, she died. This is before all the deaths she talked about. Our favorite grandmother died, and then whenever I was 12, I was raped, and then I tried to kill myself because I couldn't take the pain from all that. And then later on...
Wait. Slow down here. You went through that pretty fast.
Yeah.
Would you mind repeating that again?
All of it?
What you personally went through?
Whenever I was 12, I was raped, and as a result of the pain and just not knowing how to vocalize that to my parents and not knowing how to handle it, and the kids at school making fun of me, I tried to kill myself.
My life, comedy saved me. I mean, I didn't fit. I was a kid that didn't fit. I had no way to fit. And I decided, since I wasn't going to fit, I was going to fit so badly that I was going to walk to my own tune, and comedy became it for me.
The funny thing is, you talk about humor. I remember my brother came to the hospital room and said, I'd taken a bunch of Tylenol. You know, I saw that in the movies, and I thought, oh, I'd just go to sleep and it'd be that. And he said, wow, that must have been one heck of a headache.
What did that do to you when he said that to you?
It made me feel better, you know, because it made me laugh.
Life is serious, just don't take it seriously. Life is serious, but you don't have to take it seriously. It's going to take itself seriously enough by itself. So that's the power of humor.
Did humor help you from that point on to help you deal with that pain that you wanted to get rid of?
Yes, humor did. Humor did, and I didn't know that at the time. But later on, like my mom said, we went through all the deaths she talked about, but later on, my son's dad died, and then my son got tumors, and then 3 of my sons, in a period about 6 months, died. One from a lung transplant that didn't go through, another one drowned, another one died of an overdose. So there's just a lot of deaths, and then my husband's aunt and my grandma died on the same day.
I never told anybody the story. There was a time in college I was going to jump out of a window playing college basketball. It wasn't going the way I wanted.
So it's like at that point, I remember my son, through his tumors, he kept his sense of humor. My son's hilarious, so he, you know, always joked about it. And at first I was like, you can't joke about that. And he was like, well, why not? And
how old was he?
He was 17.
I got mad at God. I was in my dorm. I said, you know what? You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. I said, leave my life alone. I said, you never make it easy for me. You never give me natural talent. You never give me natural speed. You never give me a natural bias. I have to work. I said, you make me work for everything. I said, what's so great in the working of it? And I see you give other people things and they don't even use it. I said, what's my lesson? What's my great lesson? And then I demanded to see him. I said, you're so real, I demand to see you. But in that moment, I said, no, I don't want to see you. But I signed a contract with him. I said, you leave me alone and I'll go after it my way.
My son, his way of coping was to laugh about everything. Whenever he had his second surgery, they had messed up the surgery and it created more tumors in his body. And he wanted to watch all the channels that were in foreign languages he didn't understand because he loved dying laughing at it whenever he was on all of his medicine.
I had a chair, those chairs you got in the dorm room, and I sat up in the window. Those windows open up. And I was just teeter-tottering. And I said, if I fall out of here, I said, then they'll see. Everybody said, oh God, maybe I know that's sorry for yourself. And if I get out here and I lose my life, and then I won't be around, and they'll all feel bad. And the voice said, no, they won't. They'll forget you. And they'll see you as a loser, because they'll never know how great you were. He said, you want to piss them off, live and succeed. And I said, it ain't worth dying for this coach. I said, I'm going to be a thorn in his side for the rest of the time I'm playing ball. I said, and I will become great at whatever it is. I said, and if this is what my lot in life is, and I got to work 100 times harder than somebody, and that's why I wouldn't know about comedy. I didn't know comedy was going to be this thing for me that was easy. I didn't know comedy was going to come later. That I had to go through the college basketball. I had to go through this pain that brought me to tears. This thing that was killing me because I wanted to play pro ball so bad, and it broke my heart. But from that, when I became a comic, I was strong from day one. I knew this from day one. Like when you met me, from day one, this was supposed to be it. This was no maybe. This was it. This is why I'm here. And everything I did brought me here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sinbad went on to do great things, man. In Hollywood, movies, television shows. Had the highest rating on Saturday Night Live. Did you know that, Sinbad, when he was on there? Highest rated show in television history when he was on The Cosby Show. Things were going great for him. Concerts, HBO specials, and then all of a sudden, boom, hit the bottom. He became a joke in Hollywood. People made fun of him. He's going to show you now how he got through that deep emotion that could have led to depression.
If you don't laugh at it, you become so bitter. So it's almost easy for me to talk about the time I lost my humor. I think it was a period of time almost 10 years ago. I'm still doing stand-up. I'm on the road. I'm on the road every weekend. I've been on the road since '83. But I had anger. I didn't realize how much anger had built up in me about Hollywood, about why can't I get movies? I mean, I actually thought I was the next one. I thought what my career was going to be. It's not about the money, but you do make money doing it. It's not about the things, but you get things from doing it. But I thought I was going to be one of those guys when comics talked, like we talk about Cosby, you talk about Lenny Bruce, you talk about Richard Pryor, you talk about all these guys I looked up to, and Eddie Murphy, and now it's Chris Rock. It was actually before Chris Rock was hot. I thought I was going to be one of those guys, oh man, you should have seen this guy, Sinbad. And I never thought it'd be to the point where I was so disrespected, I was looked upon as a joke in the business. I mean, a joke. They saw me as a joke. And I used to didn't care. You know, when I was doing comedy, I just moved through. I moved through. But I let anger, it's a strange kind of anger. You're laughing as a clown, but inside I was really angry.
And we don't care what people think. We're going to have a good old time. And that's pretty much anywhere we go. We just love life. It's so precious, and you never know whenever, you just don't know who's going to die next. So you may as well live it up.
Your family, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just really in the last couple of years or so, sitting with my daughter who's got an album coming out now, I just said, you know what? I can't be mad at this no more because, I mean, this is what it is. This is the hand I'm dealt. I am the kind of comic that I am. I can't change what I am.
17-year-old son that did that now, is he still alive?
Oh, yes. Yes, he's still alive.
How old is he now?
He is 21. He turned 21 this year.
How's he doing?
He's doing great. He still has the tumors. They haven't been able to take him out, but they're not malignant. So that's been really, really good.
Once you let something go, that's humor too, because you smile. Usually when you let something go, you smile. And if you can transform that to somebody else, if you can make another person laugh at their situation, not to make light of it, not to act like it doesn't exist, but if I can make you laugh at it in the middle of it, you're going to be okay. You're going to be all right.
It got to the point, it was so ridiculous, so much had happened in our family, you just have to laugh at it.
If you can laugh about it, if you can smile, if you can find somebody like, man, you know what, this is jacked up, but I'm here.
And you learn how to appreciate life, and you learn really, really quickly.
Don't you kill yourself. You hang. You hang in there. You do not kill yourself.
You really have two choices. You can die a little bit more every day, or you can learn how to live a whole lot more every day. And we just chose how to learn how to live.
And when you hit that funny bone, there's a funny mechanism all of us. When you kick that laughter, where people tell me they can't breathe, well, people say, I laugh so hard I can't breathe. I laugh so hard I almost pee on myself. Think about that. You have the ability to make somebody pee on themselves. I've never seen anybody pee on themselves at a jazz concert. I've never seen anybody pee on themselves at a funk concert unless they were high or something. But humor can make somebody pee on themselves. Think about that. We have the ability to push your bladder button. So there must be something powerful there.
Yeah, man. It'll push that bladder button. Well, I had a woman one time on a cruise ship. She said, David, before your show, would you please tell women over 65 years old we need to use the toilet before your show? You know what's so great about this class that I love is how Sinbad and Kim hit their emotions, and they dealt with their emotions. And then they brought in that perspective of humor with Sinbad. Of course, he does that himself because he's a comedian. Kim, her son, helped him do it. And look what happened, how they moved through and how they both have a great life now because of that. That's what humor does to the sadness, to stop the deep depression. Now, I'm laughing because I know what's coming up, but I've got to introduce the next class right now. The next class is something that I never expected, and it pulled the rug out from under me when the woman told me the story. And it's how humor was a gift from God that stopped her from going in the deepest of depression any of us could ever imagine. Now, on that serious note, 20 seconds of hard laughter is worth 3 minutes of rigorous exercise, as we remember. I can't give it away here, what Sinbad and I are laughing about. You're going to see him laughing. You're going to hear me laughing. You'll never know what we're laughing about, but I'm telling you what, if 20 seconds is worth 3 minutes of rigorous exercise, then by this laughing, we did 3 marathons. Enjoy it, think funny, keep amused, and most importantly, see you at the next class.
That's what got me through the night.
That's a wrap.